Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the installment of Scott Selections here for Monday, October 26th. We're in today's play that a quick recap of what happened yesterday. We ended up sweeping the board as we ended up having the Buccaneers -4 earlier in the week and -118 on Fox Bet. They ended up winning by 20 plus points. And we also had a play in yesterday's video on the Sunday Night Football game, and we ended up taking a player prop in Kyler Murray over 268.5 passing yards, and he ended up having north of 300 at the end of regulation. Overtime was this is the cherry on top, but overall, Murray easily got over the 268.5 passing yards. We ended up picking up a nice winner in both the afternoon card as well as the night edition of the NFL. But for today's play, that is really only one sporting event to talk about. You have a day off in baseball before Game 6. So as a result, you only have the Monday night game between the Rams and the Bears. So, of course, we're going to be talking about the Rams and the Bears. So the play of the day here is going to be similar to the play yesterday, but a little bit different. It's going to be on Nick Foles passing yards, and we're going to be taking the under 249.5, which is available at -112, a time recording of 5:30 a.m. Eastern time. A couple reasons why I like the under in this spot. First of all, the Bears, everyone knows that even though they are in possession of a pretty solid record overall, first place, or they were in first place before the Packers won yesterday, still 5-1, but their offense has definitely been underwhelming up to this point, and people think that they are complete frauds. But either way, the thing that is worth mentioning is that Nick Foles, ever since he has taken over the starting quarterback position, has really not lit it up through the air as much as people might have think that he has. Looking through his numbers, he has yet to throw more than 249 passing yards in a single game. Last week he had 188. He had 198 against Carolina. Week before that, he had 243 against the Buccaneers. Week before that, he ended up facing off against the Colts at 249, mostly garbage time in that one. So he was really struggling through the air for about the first three quarters before it finally picked up late when they were down double digits the entire game. And then he also faced off against Atlanta in the second half of that game, and he threw for 188. But the reason why that is important is because of the fact that the Rams are phenomenal against the pass this season, as the Rams are allowing the fourth fewest passing yards per game, as they are allowing just 209.5 passing yards per game. Now, I know the last play that we had on Arizona with Murray and the passing yards over, mostly it was a fate of Seattle's defense because of the fact that they are allowing the most passing yards in the league by far, and that ended up working out. So I'm going to be doing the opposite here, where I'm going to be looking at how good the Rams are against the pass defensively, and I'm going to assume that Foles will struggle, especially to reach this number of 249.5, which he has yet to reach all season. So I think this number is way too high. I know market-wide it's available at roughly 245.5. I think it probably should be lower. I think 240 sounds about right. But at the end of the day, you're going to give me Foles behind an offense that has struggled up to this point. Their best weapon, of course, is Allen Robinson, but now he's got to deal with Jalen Ramsey, who's one of the best corners of the entire league. You also have to worry about the Rams pass rush getting after Foles, particularly Aaron Donald, stuff like players like him. So that might prevent Chicago from running some deep passing patterns, which should lead to a bunch of nickeling and diming down the field. And I think that should eat up a lot of clock. I think that the Rams should also run the ball, eat up a lot of clock as well. I think there's a good reason why this total has decreased from roughly 47 to 45. So I think that people are expecting a very, very close, below-scoring game. And I think that with both teams eating up a lot of clock on their respective drives, I do think that you should see less opportunities for Foles to light it up through the air. So the play that I once again here for Monday, October 26th is going to be on Nick Foles under 249.5 passing yards, which is available on DraftKings at -112. That's with installment Scott Selections. Good luck to all of you and your respective bets today. Bye, everyone.